Move towards the next topic, the design in the cells. All living things are made up of cells. Even a single cell is self-sufficient. It can produce its own food, move and communicate with other cells. With its extraordinary technology. The cell is considered evidence that life cannot originate by chance. The cell, even a single protein of which cannot form can by chance, is a wonder of design that renders the chance hypothesis of evolution completely meaningless. In the cell, there are power stations, complex factories, a huge data bank, storage systems, and advanced refineries. In Darwin's time, nothing was known about the extraordinary structure of the cell. Under the primitive microscopes of the day, the cell seemed to be a murky lump. For this reason, both Darwin and other evolutionists of his time believed that cell was the simplest driblet of water that could easily originate by chance. The idea that life could be attributed to chance gained acceptance because of primitive scientific view. The scientific development in the 20th century, however, revealed that the cell has an unimaginably complex system. Today, it is established that the cell, which has such a complex design, could not possibly originate by chance as the theory of evolution claims. It is certain that a structure too complex to be imitated even by a man cannot do the work of chance. Renowned British mathematician and astronomer Professor Fred Hoyle puts this possibility like this: the chance that higher light forms might have emerged in this way is comparable with that the chance a tornado sweeping through a junkyard might assemble a Boeing 747 from the material serene. And in another commentary, Hoyle says, indeed, such a theory by an intelligence is so obvious that one wonders why it is not widely accepted. Why it is not widely accepted as being self-evident. The reasons are physicalist than scientific. The next topic, the design in nature. The fact that living things have perfectly designed forms proves that they could never have originated by chance. The design in nature is a clear sign of creation. What would you think if you went out trekking in the depths of a thick forest and ran across the latest model car among the trees? Would you think that various elements in the forest had come together by chance over millions of years and produced such vehicle? All the raw material making up these cars are obtained from iron, plastic, rubber on earth, or its byproducts by wood. But would this fact lead you to think that this material had come together by chance and had by themselves manufactured such a car? Without doubt, anyone with a sound mind would know that the car was product of an intelligent design. That is, it was factory made, and would wonder what it was doing there in the middle of a jungle. The sudden organization of a complex structure in a complete form out of the blue shows that is made by intelligent agent. The example of the car also holds true for living things. In fact, the design in life is too striking to be compared to the car. The cell, the basic unit of life, is far more complex than any man-made technology product. Moreover, this irradically complex organism must have emerged suddenly and full-formed. Therefore, it is crystal clear that all living things are the work of superior design. To put it in clearly, there is no doubt that all creatures are created by God in the face of this explicit truth. Evolution resort to a single concept, chance, by revealing the pure chance can produce perfect things. Evolution crossed the bonds of reason and science. The famous zoologist Pierre Grass, the former president of the French Academy of the Sciences, make his point about the logic of chance, which is backbone of the Darwinism. The opportune appearance of mutations permitting animals and plants to meet their needs seems hard to believe. Yet Darwinian theory is more even demanding. A single plant, a single animal, would require thousands and thousands of lucky appropriate events. Thus, miracle would become rule. Event this is an intentional probability could not fail to occur. There is no law against daydreaming, but science must not including it in.